So what does Easter mean? Chocolate eggs, a couple of extra days off work, spending time with your family? These are all great, but Easter means much, much more than that. In fact, Easter means the most important thing ever. Easter is both the greatest love story and the most amazing rescue mission ever. It's a love story because it's about God's love for each one of us. A love so great that God came to this world in human form as Jesus Christ to die in agony for you and me. And it's a rescue mission because God did this to rescue us from the mess that we get ourselves into. God rescues us from our suffering in this world into the everlasting peace and joy of his kingdom. So how did God perform this amazing rescue? When we think about rescues, we think of things like helicopters and lifeboats. But God didn't use these. He used a cross. I'll explain how with the help of some pictures. First of all, God and people lived in unity, not separated by anything. Then people became separated from God by the disobedience, which led to what we call sin. So God came to this world as Jesus to die on that cross, to provide a bridge that spans the chasm created by sin. So that once more, nothing separates us from God's love, and we can live with him for all eternity. Another question that people often ask is, why is it important that Jesus came back from the dead 3 days after he was crucified? Jesus did this to show that he really is the Son of God, and that all the things he said about himself were true. The Bible tells us that Jesus said this about himself: I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. I am the gate. Whoever enters through me will be saved. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live, even though they die. And whoever lives by believing in me will never die. I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. All these things confirm the rescue mission that I described. Anybody could say these things about themselves if they wanted to, but Jesus proved that what he said was true when he returned to life on that first Easter morning. So what does Easter mean? Easter means that God loves you and doesn't want to be separated from you. Easter means that you can be surrounded by God's love and enjoy the peace and joy that only God can give, now and until the end of time. But, and this is a big but, you have to do your bit. You have to cross that bridge that God has provided through Jesus. How do you cross that bridge? You do it by simply believing that God does love you and has given you a way to be with him. Or in other words, you do it by putting your faith in Jesus. Will you do that this Easter? Will you put your faith in Jesus? If you do, then I promise that you experience a joy much greater than even all the chocolate in the world could bring. I promise you.